people are really gonna watch this,
They ain't got nothing else to do.
right?
Word.
I ain't going on social media talking shit about TDS Radio. I know that much.
My man, Coach Block.
What's up, cuz? How we living?
You're rocking with TDS Radio.
Get it, Kim. All right. She got a vision, and she want us to execute this vision.
Ooh, man. That's what TDS is about today.
Ken and Kim are the two dopest siblings that I know.
All right, man. You ready?
Am I ready? Are they ready? What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your man, Coach Block. One half, let me move over. One half of TDS Radio. And I'm here with
Your girl so fab.
N-O-B-L-I-O.
the dopest engineer in the game. How's everybody doing today?
It's Friday.
Finally.
We made it.
Can we do a round of applause for
Yes,
that?
we most
please.
certainly can. 'Cause
We
woo,
made it. We made it. It was rough. It's still rough.
it,
Until I get in the door and get my big baloo ass in that shower.
you woo woo.
I wanna be like you, woo woo.
Shooby-dooby-doo-boop.
I wanna walk like you,
Woo.
talk like you,
Woo.
you.
Shooby-dooby-doo-boop.
You see, it's true. So, reason why I know that song is because of her.
Here we go.
Because she ran every TV whenever she wanted to watch Disney movies whenever she wanted.
And it.
No matter how many times you had to watch the movie, there are Disney gems stuck in my head forever. And
Like?
if you thought that was enough,
Look at this stuff.
isn't it neat?
When you think my collection's complete,
Wouldn't you think I'm a girl who has everything? See, why do I know this? So
There's
when
something pure.
It's okay, Ken.
I promise you, if she started each jam, I could match her because except for like I got off of it when it was like Pocahontas and all that stuff
Nah.
because I was older.
Okay.
So then now I'm out with my friends.
You
but
didn't get into Mulan, did you?
and I didn't get into Mulan
Mulan is
either.
my shit.
But you know, when Beauty and the Beast, oh
No,
man,
to be fair, that's your movie. You do like
there's
Beauty and the
something
Beast.
sweet and almost kind, but he was mean and he was coarse and unrefined, and now we're here and so unsure. I don't know why I never seen it this before. True and a bit alarming. Who would ever thought that this would be true? That he's no Prince Charming, but there's something in him that I simply didn't see.
Yes. Wait, y'all deserve a round of applause for that. Listen.
That was
I promise
shit.
y'all. I promise y'all.
Oh,
Like, so she watched Disney movies over and over and over again. And then our parents bought her like the little toy recorder, and then all the Disney marquee songs on the tape, you put it in there so she could sing along. So then not only is she watching the movie,
that's fine.
when the movie's cut off, then she's like, and click, rewind, play.
Sha-la-la-la-la-la.
You got to kiss me, girl.
Whoa, whoa.
Now that jam was hard.
You want her, look at her, you know you do. Possible she wants you to, but there's one thing.
to ask her.
La 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 la. She don't say a word.
That jam was hard till this day.
Yeah, it was dope. Yeah.
Okay, so hey y'all. Hey cuz.
Yeah.
Oh, you matching with me today, girl?
So yeah, we did that with Disney. That was a thing.
It was.
And it was all right though. You know, I remember one time, this was terrible. My friends were at the house, right? My friends are at the house. So it's all football guys. And she had the control over the TV during that time. All of us was watching Beauty and the Beast. You remember that? It was in East Hills. We're all sitting there watching Beauty and the Beast. It was about to be her bedtime. And our mom said, yeah, I ain't going to come down here and just take over the TV. She was watching it first. So then I'm thinking, oh, this is embarrassing. So my friends was like, all right, we'll watch it. Next thing you know, they're like, that was really good. I'm like,
Wait, what friends? Who?
Colin, Damien, and Steve. And Colin was the one that was like, that was really good. Niggas was holding pillows by the time it was over. I'm like,
Shed a tear or two.
Yeah.
and then she took her little blankie and her pillow because she was a thumb sucker, and she walked upstairs like, all right, now y'all can do what y'all want to do because I'm done.
I'm done.
And now we're looking like we really just sat here and watched Beauty and the Beast with her.
Core memories. You're
Straight
welcome.
up, straight up, straight up. That damn Under the Sea. She would rewind it over and over and over and over.
Down there, it's wetter. Don't get no better.
Here in the water. And she would walk around and sing it. Down in the muck here under the sea. You'd be like, and then it was like do 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 doom, and you would hear. Why are we singing this again? And then I would get cussed out. I'm like, yo, she's playing it again. She's in her damn room playing her own thing.
And
It would be her and a little ass rabbit. What was the rabbit's name? Romeo.
You
Her.
had a rabbit,
I did.
Kim? Oh my God. What color was he?
He was gray.
He was gray.
He was a mini flop.
She would be in there singing
bad, though.
with that damn rabbit.
I'm tired of Under the Sea. Take me under, bitch. I'm tired of this shit.
This stuff really happened. All right, so
Good times.
yeah,
Good
that
times.
made us smile. There we go. And that's gonna be
How
on
did we get
social.
on this
That's
topic?
gonna be on social media. That's gonna be crazy. Somebody's gonna clown me for that.
How did we get here? SpongeBob is hilarious till this day.
Okay.
I still use references like Mr. Krabs. I have an idea. That's how I feel when I'm in my meetings and them son of a bitches don't listen. Like, what the fuck? Listen.
Hear me. Yeah, they don't. All right.
How
What?
did we get here?
I don't know. Because it's Friday and it's Freestyle Friday. It is what it is.
Yay. How y'all doing though?
How's everybody? Feel good?
Yeah.
Feel great? Everybody's feeling great? All right.
Then what's your favorite
Alright.
Disney movie? Drop that in the comments. How about that?
I don't think any of them surpass Beauty and the Beast. That is a great movie.
Mulan is my shit.
Mulan was great.
Come on, let's get down to business.
You know what? I'm not going to sleep on Princess and the Frog. That soundtrack is dope.
Yes, it is.
Mine's
And
would definitely be
Raymond.
Lion King.
Oh,
The first one.
yeah.
first
Even
one.
though the second one, the soundtrack was pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. The soundtrack was pretty dope. However, was it my all-time favorite? No. I enjoyed it, but it wasn't my favorite. Like
What was
Aladdin,
y'all
Beauty and the
all-time
Beast,
Disney
Little Mermaid.
movie? That's a real. We was singing and all that. What's your favorite Disney movie? Because don't even the deepest thug got a favorite Disney movie.
Hell yeah, that's what we grew up on. You know.
Yep.
Bean said, how could I forget? Bean is a avid Disney fan. So she said Lion King and Princess and the Frog. Also, have any of y'all ever been to Disney World?
I
Disneyland?
have
You have?
twice. Actually, yes. So the first time I went, it was with a school group.
We've never been.
You're gonna love it.
Our memories are just the movies.
We went to Kittywood.
Mm. And nothing's good about that.
It was an amusement park back at home.
It
We were
is.
always told that we were
Yeah.
too poor for Disney.
I got you, goddamn Disney. You better put that damn movie on. That's why when we, in intros we're like, the evening star shines so bright. Make a wish and hold on tight. There's magic in the air tonight.
That's okay. I'm going as a fucking adult. I'm going to Disney and I'm going to enjoy
And
myself.
enjoy the shit out of it.
And they will sell alcohol too.
Do they?
Yes.
Oh, Yes, alcohol and Disney, and then I could sit with the princesses and be like, "Hey, girl, I grew up watching you."
Crazy work. I'm like, man, this is for kids.
They got
I'm
an
a kid at
adult
heart.
part though.
Mine was
for
Beauty
real?
and the Beast. Had the VHS tape. It was over and rewinded. Right, boom, and another one.
Right.
Group trip.
Yes.
I'm like, this whole group has no children with them. Mind your business.
And
This is my trip.
And don't,
That would be wrong. Y'all would be hurt.
This is
Like
my childhood right now.
Daddy.
she wouldn't even get nothing out. Just
I want to go and have fun. Yeah. But seeing kids have fun at Disney is pretty cool too.
It is.
Until they get tired because it's a lot of walking.
and I don't like
That's
people
the best
inside
part,
of those
them getting
things. So I
tired.
think it's terrible for me.
I know. I don't understand why
Because
those
they
freak you out.
F with people and I'm trying to chill. Here go Mickey want to tap. Mickey, leave me the
But they're fluffy and they're so sweet and they give you hugs.
leave me alone.
I don't understand why you don't like them.
Because people, it seems like they always center me
they
out.
do.
Like we gonna mess with him. And I don't know, maybe because my face looks like I'm not having a good time. Oh, I promise you, if it's
They
a
do.
clown F's with me.
They do.
If it's one of those people, a mascot, the mascot F every single time.
I forgot where we were, but literally it was a group of us and they singled him out. And they like directly went to him.
And I'm trying to walk away, and they're trying to walk around. I'm like, kids are trying to take pictures with y'all. Get over there. Like, leave me
You
alone.
slowly see him easing out of the way.
Get the hell out my damn way. I don't like mascots. Comments. Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, Lord.
Nope, never been to Disney, but most definitely we gotta go cuz group trip. They are expensive. Yes.
I want to go to the Nickelodeon Studios.
Agreed.
I would enjoy that.
Now me and mom did go to Universal Studios.
Yeah, y'all went without me, and that was cool. I mean, you know, I was doing my thing at that time.
It's okay. I haven't been either, so it's okay.
Swear, I got to think about it. I was doing my thing at the time because if I look at it any other way, I'm like, and they had big pictures and shit. I'm like,
Universal Studios was fun.
but
Blast.
nobody,
I've never been.
Nobody even asked me.
Oh, didn't they even invite
No,
you to come out?
I was not invited.
Mm,
There were
That's
certain
tragic.
things. There were certain
we
things
go.
with my mother and my sister where I was told, "You're not going." My God, damn. Wait a minute. You grown. You got money. Take your own stuff. What?
You got kids now.
You're not going. Oh yeah, because I'm like, oh y'all, I see the little. What's y'all got going on? Oh yeah, me and Pooh are about to go to such and such and such and such. Word. Well, I want to go. Nah, you're not going.
Because you got kids. That was always the excuse. You
Yeah,
got
you got kids. Well, wait, what the hell? Take them.
Meanwhile, I'm in
then-
the picture like, big, small.
Oh,
Girl, I had a fucking blast at Universal.
boy. When I tell y'all, man,
Oh.
I'm sitting there like, well, I'm grown, so I need Universal Studios. Meanwhile, I'm looking at every picture like,
I wanna go.
I'm sorry.
Well, we should have an adult trip.
you know what I wish I had right now? I wish I had some shades. You know why? Because when I'm tired, I get that Forrest Whitaker eye, and this right one is not giving me no. I'm trying to hold it open like this one right here. She's ready to go. She's on this.
Giving great debaters.
Yeah, she's. What you need to do? Never mind. Don't get me started. Bean, you know how I get this eye right here, the eyelid for whatever. I'm over here trying not to look like I'm on heroin, like because everything is good. Literally, when I go normal, it just feels like it's just slowly shut. Hopefully, I'm having a stroke.
No, you know, we got one of them eyes ain't always right. Because for me, it's the left.
Mine is not right. I
I
mean,
take
some
these
pictures, I'm
glasses,
like,
"Ooh."
when you look a certain way, that eye takes a minute to come across. That's this one.
Is it?
Yeah. So like, what happens is like, I'll be like, somebody will say, Kenny, and I'll go, and this eye's like, like, God damn it.
I'm coming.
Yeah. Ease on down. Ease on down the road.
Oh Lord.
Oh Lord. I don't know where we're at with this.
Well, my health get better. We need to go skating. I know that's right. Skating used to
Okay.
be my shit.
I love a good skate night.
Mhm.
I gotta get my balance right with my body. I'm too heavy in areas where it's like when you try to turn, next thing you know, you're like, ooh, pow. Balance is off. Skating is all about balances. I have
It
no idea where I'm at right now. I used to be smooth. I can go backwards. If I spun my big ass around to go backwards, my gut will be like, and bow, he's down. Yeah. I'm gonna have to do the little thing that the kids do.
It's okay.
Oh, but the trick to that is you have to get your own skates. When you have skates that fit to your foot, it's such a better experience.
I ain't doing that.
So
either.
yes,
Yeah,
because they're expensive.
Yeah,
I had
You
a
know.
pair of skates.
I don't know what happened to mine. I think they got thrown away. I don't appreciate that.
I'm sure mine did, but they were small for me at that point.
So yeah, I mean, everybody who's just come in, we've had some more people come in. We've sang Disney songs. We've talked about me not going to Universal Studios.
But I did.
We've talked about our favorite Disney movies. And if you have a favorite Disney movie, put it in the chat.
Yeah.
I think my number one is going to be Beauty and the Beast. My number 2 is going to be Aladdin.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Aladdin is my shit.
yeah. You ain't never had a friend like me.
Boom.
Yeah, so yeah.
In a whole new world.
A whole new world
Yes.
That was
is
strong.
where I'll be.
I better come
I
back.
can open your eyes. Shining, shimmering. What did he say? Splendid. Tell me, princess, now when did you last have your cart?
Heart.
Wait,
Decide.
heart decide?
Yes.
I always thought he said carpet ride. Oops. He was on a carpet.
I can't say anything about lyrics because I just found out literally this week that song by Casey and the Sunshine Band, Keep It Coming Love. I thought they were saying keep it coming up. That's what I've been singing. Keep it coming up. Keep it coming up.
Okay.
Don't stop it now. Don't stop it.
I would.
Now, what would give you the intention that it was up?
That's what I heard. Keep it coming up. I did not hear love. Shut up.
But when do they keep it coming?
I can't
So I
tell
was like,
either.
yeah. I don't know, but it's groovy.
I messed up encore for the longest. He's hers and I'm yours. That's what I thought they were saying. He's hers and I'm yours.
At
Everybody
least you
fucked up
had
that
words.
song.
Shakita didn't have any words. And she was like, dessert. I said, dessert. What did you say? Jesus Christ.
What up? I think I got one that might top yours.
Okay.
Knocking the boots. Kenny had to tell me what the words were. 'Cause I was-
Good, loving, body rocking,
Mm-mm.
knocking boots
Mhm.
all night long.
I was
She was over there, tap a tip a tap a tip a tip. I'm like, what the hell did you?
love a tip, a top, a two.
What the hell did I? It stopped. I'm like, what the hell did she say?
I didn't know what the niggas was saying.
Good, loving, body rocking, knocking boots
I
all
did not
night
hear- I heard
long.
tip, a top.
She
a
was
two,
like,
a top,
good, loving, tip and tap and toot and toot. I said, wait, stop. What did you say?
I was grooving tip, a top, a two. The break of dawn. I will fuck up some lyrics, y'all.
Jesus, take it.
Oh man, yeah,
That is
it's-
hilarious.
I will fuck them up.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yes,
Ooh.
Princess and the Frog.
Mama say,
Mama
mama sigh. You know what Michael admitted on the YouTube video?
He didn't know.
Those were not words, and he said it doesn't make a difference about the words. It makes a difference about how you feel.
Oh,
So there was no words that really we all was whatever you want to say is what you can say.
Mama say, mama sigh, mama.
Yeah, so we thought it was another language. He was just that was basically him scatting
Oh, I
Oh,
can do
wow.
that.
because he said it didn't make a difference what the words was. It's just how it made you feel.
Oh,
I'm like, that was such a Michael answer, nigga. What was you talking about?
Right.
but
You got us on your heart, mama say, mama, and then you was stomping on that part like saying to the world, Mike. We're not saying anything.
Yes, Michael, that's my shit.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. We should
How
probably.
did we get here?
I don't know. It's Friday. Like Jan said earlier, it's Friday.
It's
It's
Friday.
Friday right there.
It's Friday.
Hey.
And I'm ready to swing.
Pick up the girls and hit the
So I think I should get to birthdays.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I don't have any.
But you said you had one. We'll let you do
I
yours first. Who's your
do.
first birthday?
So I only have one, and
Okay.
it's to my cousin Stephen King. Happy birthday!
Wait,
Happy
his name
birthday.
is Stephen King.
Yes,
For real?
for real, for real.
Hilarious.
Happy birthday.
Hi, Stephen King. How old is he?
He's 28, I believe. He just turned
He's
28.
only 28 and he's named Stephen King.
Mhm.
I love it.
He's a handsome chocolate man.
Priceless.
Such a handsome chocolate man.
You know that's my shit, Obi. Don't get me started.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm sorry. Go
let's
ahead.
get to these birthdays so we can get out of here on time. Today.
Because we still got entertainment news. The fuck?
So
6:30.
I got a few: Lindy Melvin, Travis Cherry, Angie Havlo, Jay Fulton, Gene Wildham, and Simon Boima. Is it Boima? Boima.
Mhm.
All right. So there's something funny about Gene Wildham.
Wow, dumb.
That's his nickname. Gene Wildham is his first name is Gene, but his Gene Wildham. Here's why he's Gene Wildham. If you've ever come across porn from Pittsburgh, he was the originator of the hood porn movies in Pittsburgh called Berg Booty. Remember Berg Booty was going wild in Pittsburgh,
First of
volumes
all-
1 through 4.
I did not know that was a thing.
Oh man, I'm back in the bootleg days where people would go to barbershops and sell bootleg tapes and CDs and
Were these people
DVDs.
in Pittsburgh.
These
Star?
people were in Pittsburgh, and Gene was our own personal Hugh Hefner because he used to film porn.
Does he want you disclosing this information?
Absolutely, he just put up the memories from Facebook talking about how long this was a while ago. The originator of Berg Booty.
And these were people in Pittsburgh.
These were
making tapes.
people in Pittsburgh making tapes that everybody knew because they were from all of our hoods, such as Homewood, Wilkinsburg, East Liberty. Everybody knows about Berg Booty. I don't know what you're talking about. So literally, like back in the day when everybody was getting bootleg DVDs and tapes,
Berg.
he created his own lane called Berg Booty.
First of all,
And-
marketing. Mwah.
And
Berg.
and it
Booty.
stood for Pittsburgh Booty. And these were men and women of our illustrious east side of Pittsburgh who didn't mind being on camera.
Did you know some of these people?
Yes, we all did. Not you, but we all did. Yeah,
Oh,
man.
This is scandalous.
So then now, but he doesn't do it anymore. It's been a long time. I think he stopped at volume 4.
Oh,
It's been a long time. Like after the DVD scene went away,
okay.
because he was joking, like, should I come back? And everybody's like, come back, yeah. Because Gene's wild. Like, Gene has a Halloween party every year that sells out.
Oh wow.
Like, and he gets like girls to dress up in nice exotic costumes and
Mhm.
stuff. That's why everybody calls him Gene Wildham, because everybody's like,
Right.
who would have thought to film people having sex back? So OnlyFans, he's one of the originals.
He was ahead of his time.
way ahead of his time. If OnlyFans existed when he was doing that, he'd be a millionaire easily. Because he had everybody waiting for the next volume. It had music to it and everything. The shit was genius.
Oh wow.
Berg,
edited.
he edited, he did all the work himself.
I was gonna say, so he was actually filming it.
He filmed it. He used to ask people like, who wants to hold the lights? And then when people found out it was work, everybody's like, hell no, that's hard. And he would be like, I can't get nobody to work with me. So like holding up the
Don't we
lights so
know?
that people could film and
Yeah.
all that. He would ask, he would straight up ask on social media, like, yo, I need somebody to hold lights to me. I got a set tonight. And at first people thought it was cool, like word,
no.
until he's like, no,
No,
move
this
over
is
there.
work. Mhm.
Move over there. And then people's like, man, this wasn't what I thought. Now you just holding the light while somebody out there Berg bootying.
That's
It's not fun. You thought you was gonna be on the set to see some weird, freaky stuff.
We need to interview this man.
He'll do it in a heartbeat.
Would he?
In a heartbeat.
I would love to know more about this because what?
Yeah, Berg booty.
Did you have contracts? Were there non-disclosures? Like,
I don't know. It's still out there in the world. You can still find it
oh my
because
goodness.
once you own the tape, people put old porn on streaming services, so it's out there.
That is insane.
Crazy.
Just like our messy letter when Homeboy
Right.
thought his dirt was.
That's what I'm saying. So, happy birthday, Gene, and thank you for Berg Booty, volumes 1 through 4. This is for you. Bird. That's what it is. And as the saying goes, continue to live your life in a way that makes every day worth celebrating. Love. The Sibs. And here you go. See, here's him packaging Berg Booty back in the day. Do you remember?
No, I really don't.
But oh, you don't. You wouldn't. Yeah, but yeah, that's back when Berg Booty used to get packaged. And
is that Tisha Good?
I was saying that does.
So I don't think it was, or was
that
it?
Is her.
No. What is she doing with his Berg Booty?
Wait a minute, Tisha.
I don't think that was her. Oh, it was her. Yeah, but yeah, this is Berg. This is her with Berg Booty. She actually tagged him.
What?
Oh wow,
ma'am.
So anyway, let's go.
All right.
Berg
well.
Booty.
well.
That being said, let's talk about some entertainment news because Diddy is wilding.
Well.
Let's find out what these crazy folks is doing in entertainment news.
All right. So first and foremost, let's go ahead and just address the elephant in the room. Diddy. If you guys haven't seen the video, I'm pretty sure you've seen it by now, but some surveillance footage has dropped from a 2016 incident between Diddy and Cassie, where Diddy is seen physically assaulting the singer. Now, the video is disturbing, so I just want to put that disclosure out there before we air it, if you have not seen it. So let's go ahead and roll the video.
Sean Diddy Combs. The video, captured on multiple cameras, shows Combs assaulting his then-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, in a hallway at a Los Angeles hotel in March 2016. A lawsuit filed by Ventura in November last year and settled the next day referenced actions that seem to match those seen in this video. There is no audio. According to the complaint, Combs became extremely intoxicated and punched Miss Ventura in the face, giving her a black eye, which, according to the lawsuit, prompted Ventura to try and leave the hotel room. The surveillance video obtained by CNN begins as she enters the hallway. The complaint says as she exited, Mr. Combs awoke and began screaming at Miss Ventura. He followed her into the hallway of the hotel while yelling at her. The complaint goes on to say he grabbed her and then took glass vases in the hallway and threw them at her.
Well, so all that I'm love, Diddy love, Papa Diddy, all that stuff. And, you know, the kids coming out saying what he didn't do. And, you know, him also putting a statement out there talking about truth will tell. Well, Diddy, the truth did tell. And now there is video evidence of what you have done. And I mean, Cassie has already come out and released her statement, but now we are definitely seeing, you know, with our own eyes, what you are capable of.
Yeah, that's terrible. I ain't got no jokes.
Oh, no, definitely no jokes. No.
Only thing is, whoever had the surveillance film for this long, what was you on?
You know exactly what they're on, that paycheck.
That could be it. And then also we know that, you know, legally, Cassie couldn't say anything, you know, for years. So once her, you know, gag order was up, which was this year, she went ahead and let it all out. So I'm wondering if this possibly was a piece of it where it's like, you know what? Let's go ahead and release.
Man, if that was my hotel, Diddy would have had to been paying some big bucks. Because I'd have been like, sir, we caught that.
Yeah. Yeah.
How much is the check?
And there's no denying it whatsoever. But what saddens me is that when you are a man and you have several daughters and you decide to put your hand on someone else's daughter, I mean, like, how sick can you possibly be? You literally drugged that woman from the elevator back into the room after striking her multiple times and kicking her. Absolutely. Yes, Diddy is done. And anyone who can support him at this point, I wonder about your values and morals, but we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about him. But yeah, so needless to say, social media.
Am I not allowed to listen to Bad Boy's greatest hits? Because last night
you make that decision on your own.
I didn't get an answer. That was my jam. But then at the end of that song, he does do some predatorial thing where, like, he's joking and he was like, bitch, you better answer this phone. Like, I don't know if people ever listen to the song all the way to the very end, and then he like laughs about it. That's not cool. So we might have to edit that part out. But
I'm just saying.
If I told you once, I told you twice.
And I'm pretty sure this wasn't the first time you've done something like this.
You know what? I need Mary J. Blige to not be so chill. You know, because Casey used to rock her in her head. You know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And like we talked about before, those who know and still don't tell are just as guilty as the person who committed the crime. Mm-hmm. If you know that these women was getting bruised up, or you were a victim of getting bruised up, and you ain't saying nothing, and you just watching this cycle over years, because Mary, you were the first. Mm-hmm. Faith, you were the first. Y'all were the pioneers of this, and y'all just sitting back watching these girls get done in like this and ain't saying nothing.
Saying anything.
Come on, man, y'all wild.
And it just leads me to believe that you know more. You know a lot more. And you don't want to say anything because you don't want to jeopardize what you got going on. Because Mary J. Blige just dropped, a shoe collection. I mean, now granted, it wasn't for the everyday consumer because her shoes were as much as I pay in fucking rent. But the thing is, you got a wine line. People are looking up to you. Like, people love Mary. So to hear that you know about this, and especially being a woman of domestic violence, for you not to speak up and say anything, people definitely got to look at you sideways. Like, come on, Mary. He's not going to face the music, no pun intended. He got Clive on tape, so he may never get locked up. Well, I will say this: social media is definitely coming to Cassie's defense and supporting her, because this stirs up a lot for people, especially people who are victims of DV themselves, and even her husband.
The money though.
That what, we'll let her deal with that.
I just thought about that. She took the money.
She did.
That's a wrap. Go ahead.
But her husband did write a letter, and he wanted to share it on social media because, as you all may or may not know, she decided to remarry to Alex Fine, and he wrote a letter about men. Dude got money. Who essentially display violence against women, and he said, because this is tiny, y'all. Hold on. He said, letter to women and children, men who hit women aren't men. Men who enable it and protect these people aren't men. As men, violence against women shouldn't be inevitable. Check your brothers, your friends, and your family. Our daughters, sisters, mothers, and wives should feel protected and loved. Hold the women in your life with the utmost regard. Men who hurt women hate women. To all the survivors, find the men and women who help and love. To all the survivors, your stories are real and people believe you. To all the survivors, you're not alone. And there are men and women who care only for your well-being and safety. We want you to succeed and flourish. To all the women and children, I'm sorry you live in a world where you're not protected and you don't feel equal. I want to raise my daughters in a world where they feel safe and loved. To the abusers, you're done. You're not safe anymore. You're not protected anymore. The men by your side are just weak. So you're miserable with yourself that I have no idea what he's trying to say there, would be considered a kindness. So yeah, but he's always been rocking for Cassie. So yeah. If I'm her husband, I have to fight Diddy or his eldest son, somebody catching a fade.
Somebody gonna get you.
I'm just saying. Side, that letter gonna have him come up missing. I mean, he has been very vocal about Diddy. Very vocal.
So people both sides should keep their hands to themselves. Like we were joking about, but not joking. Mm-hmm. There are women who abuse men. And I've seen literally the house that is across the street from me. This woman, when I tell you she hit this man so hard in front of the police had to arrest her. and he would not hit her back. But when I tell you she was hitting him with whoo, Lord have mercy, the patience that the man had, and he was only getting hit because he was trying to keep her from driving drunk because she was like super duper way past the limit to be even getting a car.
Oh wow.
And she was like, get off me, get the F off me. Da, 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 da. And when I tell you, you just heard teeth and fists when she hit him. And it was terrible. It was, when I looked at him, I just was like, you good, bro? He was like, I'm straight. And he leaking. People need to keep their hands to themselves. Abuse it goes both ways, man. Because there are guys that live by that creed. I'm never going to hit a woman. Meanwhile, the woman is teeing off on his ass on a regular basis. People need to keep their hands to themselves, both sides of the street. Men especially, but also women. It's not okay to tee off on men either because you know he won't hit you back, because I've seen that. That is a form of abuse as well. So let's all keep our god dang hands to ourselves
and hold people accountable. Let's also start there, because there are people that we know that will put hands on someone, but it's like, oh no, you shouldn't have done this. You shouldn't have, where you're blaming the victim, or even in that case where there is a guy, it's like, oh, you a punk, you need to man up. Let's stop doing that, because then people wonder why people suffer in silence, because they don't have the ability
for getting hit.
Yeah.
And not saying nothing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be a punk.
Yeah.
You gonna let that girl, you gonna go press charges. You got insurance, go get your jaw fixed.
So that's what I'm saying. So you have people who literally will they literally won't hold people accountable when they know. They'll hear it, they'll see it, and they won't say anything. And it's like, oh well, you know how that person is. No. Yeah. These people need to be dealt with. No one should ever feel comfortable putting their hands on someone without any sort of consequences.
Word. But Diddy, you going down for that? But she took the money, so now, I don't know how much further things can, unless the state picks it up, but she took the money.
Well, she settled. So we'll say that.
She took the money.
We'll say
like,
that.
I don't think, when stuff like that exists, that's why I kept saying I don't think she should have taken the money. Because now you should be in a position where you can press charges and let's go. Like, let's go. That now is like, it's going to hurt, because it's like, well, you settled out of court. What you want us to do? Because there's going to be some form of statute of limitation, because that's 2016. It's 2024.
Well, maybe it's not dropped to help her case, because there is a lot of sex trafficking charges allegedly towards him. So that could be filled to the fire about how he is and how controlling he is. So,
that video going to show up. Like,
it's definitely damaging.
It's
And that's what I'm thinking. I don't think it's more so for her, because she may have settled because I don't want to deal with this anymore. I don't want to look at this man. I don't want to be bothered. I just want you to be held accountable. But somebody may have said, we ain't done with you yet. Boop, let's go ahead and drop that. So then now it gives people the ability to come out with their stories and say, yeah, this happened to me, because now we can always reference this video because we see what you are capable of.
Oh, it's just a start. I mean, R. Kelly peeing on that girl came up, and that happened years ago. But when it came down to that case, that video was right there. Ouch. Okay, so who else we got?
So our good cousin Kale. We talked about him yesterday, and he talked about how
Kale.
Yeah.
That's right.
How his wife was impregnated twice while they were still married, and how she was a compulsive cheater and all these things like that. Then his wife decided to come out and air out his alleged dirty laundry and all of that. But Kale took to Instagram yet again, and he had this to say. And he said, "Dear everyone, I am deeply moved by the outpouring of love, personal stories, and breakthroughs you've shared after my Club Shay Shay interview. Your support means the world to me. I will continue to pray for you, and please pray for me. The very experiences that you have resented or regretted most in life, the ones you've wanted to hide and forget, are the experiences God wants to use to help other. They are your ministry." And then he goes on to recite even more Bible verses, but he essentially just wants everyone to know that he appreciates the support and has not addressed any of the claims that his ex-wife put out there regarding him, putting his hands on her and him allegedly sleeping with men or any of that. None of that was addressed in his statement.
I want a boo button so bad. Boy, don't nobody care. Hush.
He said afraid you're going to carry OBO.
I'd rather be in a bucket.
So,
No.
switching gears, we also talked about this young lady yesterday, and unfortunately, it was an upset. And some people were just kind of like, "All right, we're waiting for this star to kick in." But Caitlyn and her team, the Indiana Fever, they lost horribly to New York Liberty. The final score was 106-66.
Mhm.
And yeah, people are now on social media saying like, "Hey, is she really that chick?"
Nope. She's not. Yesterday she had 9 points, and in the first half she had 4. But she's not supposed to be. She has to learn. The problem is y'all crowned her too early. She's got to learn like everybody else.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody expected what they seen at Iowa. Mm-mm. Everybody you're playing against now, every single night is good, and they're going to show you how good they are, and you ain't it yet. You'll get there.
Mhm.
You're a rookie. This is rookie stuff, but you're gonna have to learn the hard way. But what you can't do is complain to the referees, which there's video of that. If you look on my page, there's videos of her complaining to the referees and whining and crying and all that stuff. This is NBA.
Mhm.
Suck it up, Buttercup. You got to get right or get out.
Pretty much. Pretty
WNBA.
much.
I'm sorry.
Pretty much. So, like you said, you have time. You'll get it together.
You'll get it
And,
together.
You're learning, sweetums.
Mhm.
So, this video was a little wild. I don't know if you have been paying attention to the House of Representatives, but these two ladies, one being Margaret Greene, she's a Republican, one of the representatives in Georgia, and then Jasmine Crockett out of Texas. Woo, these two were going at it, but I felt like Margaret is that typical Karen that just knows what to say because she wants you to react a certain type of way.
Mhm.
And you know how when you are a person of a certain hue, you have to be very mindful of how you conduct yourself because you're going to give them exactly what it is that they're looking for.
Mhm.
So let's play the first video and you'll see what I'm talking about. Not
Oh.
this one, the next one.
Mr.
Chair
Chairman,
recognizes Ms. Green.
I'd like to know if any of the Democrats on this committee are employing Judge Merchan's daughter.
Please tell me what that has to do with Merrick Garland.
Is she a porn star?
Oh, Goldman. That's right. He's advising. Okay.
He's advising who? What? Do you know what we're here for? You know we're here about AG,
I don't think you know what you're here
President.
for.
Well, you the one talking about. I guess
I
you still
think your
stuck in the
fake
courtroom.
eyelashes are messing up.
No,
with your
ain't
reading.
nothing.
Hold on.
Listen.
Order.
Mr. Chairman,
That's beneath
would
even
you
your
please
history.
engage
That's
the order
beneath
of your
you.
committee?
Order.
Please. There's a point of order.
We have a point of order. Mr. Lynch, state your point.
Mr. Chairman, I would just like to ask the parliamentarian if your conduct here in raising money in connection with this hearing is referable to the Ethics Committee.
Okay, so we all heard what Marjorie, I called her Margaret, whatever, Marjorie said to Jasmine, right? So when somebody's coming for you, what do you typically do? You fire back. So this is what Jasmine had to say to Marjorie.
Chair, point of order.
Who's?
It's me.
Ms. Crockett.
I'm just curious, just to better understand your ruling. If someone on this committee then starts talking about somebody's bleach blonde, bad built butch body, that would not be engaging in personalities, correct?
A what now?
Chairman, I make a motion to strike those words.
I don't think that's
Hold on.
part of
I'm trying to find clarification on what qualifies.
Chairman, motion to strike
I
those
had no idea
words.
what you just said.
We're not gonna do this. Look, you guys earlier literally just said
You just voted to do it.
Y'all did it first, so you don't want to talk about
voted to do it.
Order.
I'm trying to get clarification.
Look at calm down.
No, because this is what
would
y'all
like to get
do.
through proceedings.
So I'm trying
Hey,
to get
Ms.
clarification.
Crockett, you're not
Y'all wanna
recognized.
play
Ms.
games.
I can't hear
Crockett.
you with your
And
yelling.
You don't want
calm
me to
down.
Be,
Can
no,
you please calm
don't
down?
tell me to calm down.
Calm down.
Because y'all
Please
talk
calm
noise,
down.
and then you
You're
can't
out of
take
control.
Because if I
Look,
come,
Chairman,
if I
can
come
we
and
send
talk
a
about
break
her,
for 5
y'all
minutes?
gonna have a
Mr.
problem.
Chairman, Mr.
Order.
Chairman.
Chair.
So unfortunately, we all have been in instances like this. Now, of course, when you are when you hold a position in government, you wouldn't expect people to act this way, but it is what it is. Eric Mays is my guy. Oh, goodness, may he rest in peace, because he would collect people. But then it also comes down to when you're in the workplace and someone says something to you that clearly they are attacking you and they're trying to be petty and make it a personal matter. Is what she did justified when she's coming back at her?
In my eyes, yes.
I know it is, baby. Because you are petty.
Got common or
you are petty
at all times.
As a viewer, I would have been like my man that was slightly laughing on the left-hand side. Because at this point in time, for both of them, this ain't it. And this shows why our country is in the situation that they're in. Absolutely. Because nobody can ever put down petty, and we just keep arguing. The eyelash thing, I need you to hold tight. Let's handle this business, and I'm gonna fire back though.
You are?
We're gonna handle the business first, though. You know what I'm saying? Point of order. We're gonna do things, because what I'm not gonna allow you to do is have me look crazy, because the flip is coming. You get what I'm saying? So it's chess, right? It's chess. In that scene, powerful white men, then powerful white women, and then everybody else. You get what I'm saying? And so you're not going to get the get back that you think you're going to get. Because what did they do? Oh, you're angry. You're upset.
Oh, I don't understand.
We're going to be just
your colleague did.
We're just going to be just as calm and cool, and let's handle the business that we need to handle. And then once we handle said business, we can always go back to. But we're going to handle the business that needs to be handled. I think when we're sitting on those chairs, we got to be conscious of the traps, because now that's the type of stuff that comes out when people need to vote for you again. You got a job, you got a family, you got people you got to protect, and you got to think about that shit every single time somebody goes wild. But that does not mean I'm not going to stab you back. I'm going to get you back. But I got to think about my family. Like, I got to think about the fact that what I say in return will be held against me entirely different than what it'll be with you. And we watched that play out right in front of our face.
And that was the point that I was going to get to, because it won't be Marjorie. No one's going to look at her because they're going to be like, oh, that's just Marjorie. She's a right-wing conservative who literally just says anything to get a stir out of people.
Correct.
And then you have Jasmine, who is a Black woman out of Texas, and she's fabulous. She has her hair, she has the nails, she has the lashes. So of course somebody's going to do something to take that jab to see if they can get you to act exactly how they expect you to act, which is angry, which is, argumentative, which is loud, which is all the things that they always want to label Black people and especially Black women. So I totally understand where that woman is coming from. And I know she wanted to go ahead and get that jab in. I get it, sis. But like you said, I feel the same way. Okay, noted. Got you. You gonna come for me. Let's handle this business. But bitch, believe I'm coming for you.
Because there's ways that we could have handled that. Like, we could have exposed, she could have completely stopped everything and said, we need, order, or however they appoint that. I want that on the documents. I want to make sure that is documented. Make her say what she just said to me again. Because now when that's on documented files, now we can take this into a whole nother court of like a law of order. Like, you attack this woman verbally, her character's on the line. We are at a workplace. Like, she can turn herself into the victim. But they want you to go and then fit
that stereotype.
They want you to fit the stereotype of what it is. And she did it. We all know we have that inside of us. Every Black person knows that you have to code switch. We know it. Even if you got to wait till the cameras is off and say, now the cameras is off and every business is done. Come here. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you cannot put that on camera. It matches every single stereotype. And now for us to get into the seat, or the next person that's getting into that seat or attempt to get into the seat, is going to be held to what it is that you just did.
Right.
And that's terrible. And I think it's bad for us, but it's the truth.
And that's what
everybody gets measured by the one Black person who's there.
And that's what bothers me, because ultimately it's not going to be looked at as, oh, she was defending herself in other people's eyes. In our eyes, absolutely. Because as you can see, collectively, we all agree, and you was justified, because what she did was completely unexcusable. There was no need. There was no need for you to even address anything on me physically, because it had nothing to do with the matter. But unfortunately, people y'all know who I'm talking about, will look at it as like, oh no, I can't vote for you. You're
And see-
loud. You're angry. Oh,
And
there's
see,
no way the country
one
can be in your
thing-
hands.
The one thing I say all the time, and I've learned this being in the school that I'm in.
Mhm.
I've come from predominantly African American communities, and then you go to school, middle school, from what 2nd to 8th grade, hood. You know what I'm saying? Then you flip, then you go into an all-white high school, then you go to a Catholic, predominantly white college. Right now, I'm in a community that is predominantly white.
Right.
Here's what remains the same. Ignorance, no matter who it is, has no color. It is the person. I'm not going to match that level of ignorance at that energy that she had. If she would have just kept it professional just long enough to get off a camera and then light into that ass once it, woo, because you know what? It's no different. The reason why I say that is because it's no different than two black people going at each other like that, because that'll happen. You see what I'm saying? We watched that happen too. Ignorance at that point in time, that cadence of ignorance is it supersedes the color. We see the color and we get infuriated because we know you mother, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that same ignorant comment would come from somebody who looked like you if your lashes is bad, because we've seen it. What's your bad lash job, bitch? You know what I'm saying? So we've seen the ignorance comes and it spews anyway. So
Well, I mean, look at Donald Trump.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have he would say something stupid like that.
right, the ignorance, it gets spewed that way. So then she just you gotta know them cameras is on. And once this camera goes off, I'm gonna give you every piece of these
baby.
lashes.
I'm gonna
But the
cuss you
camera got to
fuck
be
out.
off, because I can't give the nation the ability to see that what is inside of me, what you triggered. You know what you said was gonna trigger something. Because you know I don't like you. Before these cameras went on, you knew I don't like you. Them people already know each other up there.
Right.
So when she said bow and got her, then it had marinated with her for a minute. The sister, I knew this bitch ain't
She
doing.
said bad built.
She
beach
said
blonde."
you beach blonde, bad built, and the dude on the side was like, other lady's like, well, this has nothing. My man's like, you know what she's talking about.
What does
Shut
she
up.
mean?
You
What
know.
does she mean? Oh, you know,
She
because
is
she
the-
badly built.
She is the whore up here. Y'all know we done slept with her twice, every which way. That's why he couldn't do nothing but just laugh like, this shit is crazy. But you can't give it to us on camera. Give it to us off camera and then let people come back and be like, remember that, but there's no visual footage of me tagging your ass. Only thing that they see is me handling it with, okay, well, unfortunately, we're not going to handle that this way at this time. We got more pressing issues than my eyelashes at this time. But when we get done, we'll talk about my eyelashes.
Yeah, and you can even say
Yeah.
something, cavalier, like I see that my eyelashes are a concern for you, but I have more concern about the American people. So
Yeah.
let's talk about more.
Let's
pressing
talk about
matters,
that.
Because when you, in the words of our forever first lady Michelle Obama, sometimes you just gotta go high when they go low, because it embarrasses
what?
them and it makes them look stupid.
And you know what, sister? I'm not mad at you either about going off, because you know why?
No, I'm not mad.
Because
at you at all.
it's sometimes ignorance just grabs a hold of you, and your pot has been boiling, and that comment was just the last
It was the last
damn
straw.
comment, because I've been wanting to whoop your ass for a long time, and you said it, and I got to get you. You know what I mean? And so I get it on both angles.
And what also
Go ahead.
makes it worse is when someone tells you calm down after you know what you just said to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't
No,
tell me to
that's-
calm down.
Don't ever tell me that.
Don't
Calm
tell me to
down.
calm
And
down.
I'll
I'm
see,
through the
here
roof
she
after
is.
that.
Look at her. She's an angry
Yeah.
black person.
Yeah.
I'm angry because what you said. I swear for
And
God.
there's meaning and there's levels behind what you said.
Yeah.
So it's like, don't tell me to calm
the
down.
attack, no matter what. And I promise y'all, I feel it. I do not check. No matter who you are, the ignorant attack sometimes need to be met right where it's at. I'm just saying for us, because we feel you, sis. We got your back. We got your back like spinal cords. Like we got you. But you just gotta know you can't you
At least not all the time.
hold
Let's say
tight,
that.
hold tight. So when you say it, when these goddamn cameras get off, I got you. Say something to let us know that we know that we got you.
We got you.
Just don't jeopardize your job, because we don't want to see you not in that seat.
And you're in Texas.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
They're gonna have all types of crazy shit going on in the
just
front of her
saying.
house.
I'm just saying. You're in Texas, sis. But if I was in
What was
Texas,
this?
you would have my vote.
Comments. Where did I go? Up.
I think
Down.
that one. I
No,
think
down.
Yeah. That's a straight jab. She
Yeah.
was justified to make her comments. Absolutely. I would have laughed it off and been like, you want my last check, girl? Okay, back to business. She just got to be the angry black girl. I could have handled a situation like that last year. I chose to send an email to meet me on it. No, I wasn't talking about you was the first thing that came out.
Yeah, so that was an ill situation. So yeah, he addressed somebody who said something crazy, came in my classroom, was like, watch who you hang around. And so then we did the black, wait a minute, well, me, you, him. So you must be talking about him.
Right.
So he had to write in a very professional email. And of course it was like, I didn't say that. I didn't mean that. What are you talking about? It's like, there was only 3 of us in the room and the students. Who the hell are you talking about?
Yeah. Who are you? What?
So Mr. Purvis was in the room with me talking, and he was standing to the side. The gentleman came in the room, and I guess he wanted to ask me something. It didn't have anything to do with anything. And next thing you know, he says, well, watch who you hang with. As if I'm supposed to watch me hanging with Mr. Purvis. Man, Mr. Purvis gave him a properly scripted email.
I know that's right.
But it was met with whoa, you know.
No,
what
stand in it, baby. Stand in it.
And now
10
to
toes down.
this day, he refuses to even make eye contact.
Oh no. I'd be like, hi.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Yeah.
I was mad enough to peel his face off his body. No,
Okay.
that's right.
That's the
I know
hard
that's
one
right.
right
Yes. 20-something me would have sent a text to a cousin said same time she said it. Soon as she walked out the building and bopped right in the head while I was still inside. I'm just saying.
That was messed up. She didn't want to do that.
No. That wasn't necessary. It wasn't necessary at all. And it
But
was
is
nasty.
her lashes bad though?
No, they're not.
Okay, just checking,
No.
just making sure, because you know some lash jobs do be bad. And you're like, oh damn, she wasn't wrong. Girl, your lashes.
Because I did check. I was like, no, but she good. She good. Very, very pretty girl. But so our last story, because then of course we got to move on to our messy letter. So this teacher, y'all, I don't know if y'all have heard about it. I'm pretty sure, Mr. Purvis, you've seen or heard about it. I don't know if you did, but it was a young gentleman who was in class and had a couple of his female students unbraiding his hair, taking it down. Yeah. Now he's claiming, it was at the end of the day, it was innocent, all the work had been done. But now he's actually admitting to the fact that he feels as though it was unprofessional. And this is what he had. It was a very long rant, but we got a clip of it.
Ignore the truth even if it's right in front of their faces. It was the last 10 minutes of class. The last 10 minutes of class on a Friday. The work is done for the week. The work is done for the day. I've said this, but some people still just don't understand. But other than that, I think I fit all the boxes of being a professional. Now, this video, I agree, it was unprofessional. I am not negating that. Me getting my hair unbraided at the school, at my place of employment, yes, that was highly unprofessional. I get that. I'm not arguing with that. But I am what you call a unprofessional in some ways, unprofessional, eclectic, unconventional teacher. A lot of the things that I do can be viewed by some people as being unprofessional. Like going to school, I have no problem wearing a short sleeve shirt. I'm tatted up. I got tats on my neck, tats on my arms, tats on my leg, but this doesn't stop me from, okay, if I want to rock some shorts, or if I want to wear my, my arms out, or not wear a turtleneck, like I.
So, thoughts? You as an educator, Mr. Purvis, you're an educator as well. Obi, what? First of all, in the video he said a bunch of nothing, because it continued on that, and I don't know why he felt the need to start a podcast.
His background music alone told you everything you need to know about this dude. What do we need the soft, sultry coffee house background with the wave cap and the voice talking like this? Well, I'm a professional, and I mean, I know the video was not professional. Nigga, did you hear what you just said?
Right.
I'm a professional, but I know the video was not professional.
I'm an unconventional teacher.
I'm an unconventional teacher. Now, see,
with an eclectic.
now, yeah, now, see, we in my room, we listen to Jimi Hendrix and Erykah Badu and light incense.
Yeah.
Like,
but
what
the
does that
fun,
mean?
though.
I'm an eclectic. You, just like everybody else, get a damn schedule that you need to teach these kids on, just like everybody else. All these kids are learning the same damn curriculum. No child left behind. They're all on the same stuff. Just say you messed up. All that extra, and I'm eclectic. That makes me feel even more weird with you, bro.
Right.
If my daughter was one of those ones taking out his hair, bro, you're gonna have to see me in the parking lot. What are you doing? Go pay somebody to do that.
Well, he then said, "Oh, I was on my way to the hairdresser anyway." So then, why didn't you just have the hairdresser take your hair out? Or why?
Because
Didn't
it's
you
an
do
extra
it?
charge.
Oh, it is.
And
Yeah, that's
then
right.
now
That's
we're
right.
on teacher salary. So
Yeah,
now
that's
you
right.
know what? He was on his way there.
He was going after school.
Oh, well, then shit, I understand. Probably shouldn't have filmed it then. If he was on his way
Yes,
and he
he was
needed
going
that
after school.
done, then that's what he should have said and kept it a band. Like, y'all, it's an extra charge.
It is.
I had already talked to kids and I was just like, girls, can y'all help me out real quick? I don't think there's nobody that would be like, no, I would be like, damn, nigga, you right. Because I think that's like an extra, what, $50 to $100.
Depending on what you get, it could be 15 and up, 15, 20, 30, 40, depending on who you go to.
And on a teacher's salary, yeah, I'd have been like, girls, get to it.
So that changes things.
Yeah, never mind. Sorry, bruh. You just need to say it that way. Don't try to be the eclectic teacher. Just be the nigga that's like, yo, we in the hood.
Oh,
I had a comb.
You thought they were playing in his hair?
Well, I didn't think that. I mean, they took it out. Like I told you, the girls mess with me all the time. Coach Block, give me your brush. Your beard is nappy. Now, what would I look like with letting them brush me? And I'm in there like,
Did they really say your beard is?
They say it all the time. The one girl said, Coach, you got lotion on your desk. Your hands is ashy. What are we doing?
Girl, you right.
And they do. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't like I would be sitting there like, you right, girl. Go ahead, get
Put
my
some
pick.
lotion on.
Yeah,
Right.
get my pick. Lotion my hands.
Yeah, no.
The one hates the fact that I don't cut my nails on. She's like, you don't cut your nails on time and you have beautiful nails, but you're a dude. Like it just makes me mad, Coach.
Yeah, I was gonna say you have a really nice nail bed. I was looking at that.
Can we not
Okay,
on
sorry.
TV?
I was gonna say those would look nice with some gillets.
Never happened. Anyway, like I said.
Now,
So-
would this be okay if, for instance, his school was one of the schools that have a salon in it?
So no, yeah, it's something like that. Like I was thinking, like if he made it a club, because in our school you can make almost anything a club.
Oh.
So if it was about like some type of stylist thing and you made it a club and the girls did that, it's a part of a curriculum.
Okay.
But just because we done with work and we kicking back, dude, this is still a professional setting, man. So you was wrong. I get it because of extra charge, and I got all these girls here. Get these combs and get to work. But nah, and I don't understand your podcast. Yeah, because see, I think what people need to understand is that I'm a Clayton, then holding a pen like you. What in the name?
Okay.
Huh?
I'll hold a pen.
But we're talking about entertainment news, and you have to stay online. What was he talking about? But himself. So did you check that? And I said that. Okay, so now the next thing I want to talk about.
I check all the boxes.
Yeah, I check all the boxes with this voice.
First of all,
And
sir,
my
a
wave
podcast
cap.
wasn't necessary. It just wasn't. It wasn't. That's carelessness on his part. Shouldn't have filmed.
See, that's how I feel. There was no reason to film it. Just do it.
Yeah.
And then now it's done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like I said, that would be crazy. That would be like the girl saying, Coach, let me brush your beard. And then I'm sitting there with the film on, like, and she's steady. They be like, lock his ass up. What the hell?
Immediately.
What type of creepy shit is this? And everybody knows that there's a creepy teacher that you've experienced.
Yeah.
So that doesn't fit the mold either, because there are teachers that I know who have messed with boys and girls. So
That is insane.
yeah.
Insane.
Women, I know women
well,
teachers who have messed with boy teachers, and you know who you are if you ever come across this, because the mom had to check you about them text messages. He in college now, so it's all said and done. But you was checked. And then I know, like I told you, everybody who's, been around, I've talked to y'all about the fact that our band director and choir director in high school got caught with 2 boys.
And our guidance counselor at Kappa, he was messing around with boys. Had no idea. But it made sense because he would always have guys come into his office. He would kick us out, but he would have the guys come into his office and then close his door.
Crazy work.
Insane.
Crazy work.
I'm like, y'all were fucking.
And you know what's wild? Mr. Bayhan, because this is on the news. You can Google this.
Same thing with ours.
Mr. Bayhan. We used to pick on him and the kids that he was terrorizing. And then when we found out, everybody felt so bad. Because you could see, like, why are you picking with them, man? Y'all must be, because Mr. Bayhan would let us know that he may have an alternate life outside of his wife.
He told y'all that?
Well, he didn't tell us that, but it was just different things that he would do and gestures. And it was, Mr. Bayhan was somebody where you'd be like, hey. And when we were messing with those kids, man, like I said, we felt terrible when we found out. Like, I wasn't one of the ones that joked with him. I promise you I wasn't. To this day, one of the two gentlemen, I seen him at his job and at his place of work, and he actually thanked me for not being one of the assholes.
Aww.
But there were kids in that class that would give them the blues. And you just seen through the years how their whole character changed, their demeanor changed, and they were being molested inside the room.
That is terrible.
And when I think about his room, it had a leather couch, refrigerator in it, TV, all that.
Why do you need all that?
And he was in the basement of the school. I promise y'all. And I'll never remember. I mean, I'll never forget. We was in class, and you know, the whole back side of the school is nothing but windows, and it faces the parking lot. Somebody said, "Is that Martin Bayhan?" He was walking all ginger with his handcuffs on. He said, "Take all these pictures down," because people were taking pictures. That's back when the flip phones would start. "Take all these pictures down." Somebody was like, "We knew it."
Niggas.
He was so upset that they were snapping pictures with their flip. But you can't. The pixels on those are terrible at that time.
And even if they weren't, don't be upset. No.
And they escorted him. Everybody. I'm talking about the whole school was glued to them windows. Like, oh, they got him from his room. Like, so you seen them come out the back area, and
no better for him.
That was crazy. So in this situation, dude, you lucky somebody's dad wasn't waiting for you to give you the business. Because I couldn't imagine seeing my 13, 14-year-old daughter taking out your hair. Like, I couldn't imagine that. Like, that's out of pocket. I don't care how eclectic you are.
Yes.
Because I didn't know that was a part of eclecticity.
Yeah. I don't know
what that is. No.
Even when he started talking about the tattoos, like that.
Like,
what does that have to do with anything?
Eclectic. I'm like, they said Erykah Badu was eclectic. Now, what that got to do with
teaching
and getting your hair done?
He didn't know. He checked all the boxes too.
He's a professional, but played an unprofessional video. Like, what the fuck? And you know what? We allow people like that to continue to exist on levels like podcasts instead of just being like, you know what? Don't support this shit.
Boo.
And then he'll get views because people are trying to understand what he means.
Yes. And then they want to see what happens to him next.
Absolutely.
With that Prince background that he had, the purple background with a leopard print do-rag. Yeah, like nothing that you set up makes us believe that this shouldn't have been taken the way we took it. You know what I'm saying? Like if he was in the normal room, like with his woman and kids, and he's like, "Look, y'all,
right?
I messed up. I know, but please don't think I'm no weirdo. Like I didn't want to get that extra charge, ladies. Y'all know there's an extra charge. If you're straight up like that, the world will be like, yeah, you messed up. But when you sit there and try to burn incense with a leopard print do-rag on and some pink, purple
yacht rock music,
some purple stuff and some weird lo-fi music on, holding a pen. Because see, what y'all don't understand is that I'm an eclectic teacher.
And I check all the boxes.
And I check all the boxes and I'm professional.
But didn't we just have this conversation off air about people who try to be deep that aren't deep?
He's one.
Like, we just had this conversation, and it bothers me so much. Gator is going off all the way. Jazz, you be going. Everybody gay.
I agree. And I'm not saying I feel as though in his mindset he doesn't see anything wrong with it because maybe he doesn't mind girls playing in his hair because that's a thing for him. But as an adult normal world, that's not your child. You shouldn't be doing that.
Absolutely.
Not
your child. And if you had a woman, I know she would be like, now what?
What the hell?
Right.
Speaking of having a woman, I got a question to ask you.
Oh, Lord. Here we go.
It's Friday.
It's Friday.
And you know, I just want the opinion of
What, that
others.
you constantly cock block?
Okay,
Anybody
we'll talk about
that's
that
interested.
first. We'll go into that first. No,
I can't get
go
no
in that, we'll go in
play.
that.
No.
I didn't do it. He just knows how to respond to you based upon me. That's all. Like, come right. Cause
what?
Come right.
Not having that shit.
Come right. Cause I'm still blocked now. I know my shit ain't been all the way on point because you know, nigga working trying to figure life out, therapy and shit, but I'm fucking still blocked. Don't get this shit twisted, not 1 second. Niggas, I wish they would.
But there's two different spectrums here because you have the guys that are like, oh no, you're blocked sister, little sister. I'm fucking 36, nigga.
But you're block's little sister.
Which is ridiculous.
It ain't.
It's ridiculous.
I am still that nigga. Don't forget.
Anyway,
it's the worst for a little sister.
It is because you have the niggas that's like, oh, that's your little sister. What are they going to say? I don't give a fuck.
Right.
I'm
They
a
know.
grown woman.
'Cause I'm over here like this.
Fuck you and him.
I'm over here like this.
And that.
And I'm looking. She can talk all that crazy shit she want, nigga, but you
know better.
I wish you would. I wish.
Then you
Matter
got
of fact, do it.
Well, and then you got the niggas who don't care and they just be head first in the DMs. And I'm like,
Yeah, but they get scared. It's a respect thing. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, for example, the one little dude who knows that I know now that he went in there. I mean, it wasn't no disrespect, though. Oh, but it was. And you're little.
he didn't have.
And you're not, once again, if you're going to do it, then just do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? But you did it the wrong way, talking about, I just want to see how. Nigga, your baby was just being born.
Insane.
Your baby, when I say just being born, I don't even think the baby was a week.
No, it was a day.
And you're sitting there talking about you want to see where things can go with my sister. Negro, you're lucky I don't punch your whole fronts out.
Oh my God.
Like, if you're going to come right, come right. That's why the other dude she was with wasn't really manly around me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I knew you wasn't right. Take it from a nigga who's never been right.
Oh, Lord.
I'm just getting this together, oh. I am just piecing this thing together to be slightly right. I can identify the bullshit in you because you're talking to one. So when this nigga opening the car door, the front door, the porch door, the restaurant door, and all these other doors, I immediately knew this nigga, he got some bullshit with him. And so when I told my mother that you should want your sister to get every door open for her, what type of nigga is you? The one you raised.
Touche.
The one you raised. The one that knows better. The one that knows better.
Fucking checkmate.
Yeah. The one that knows that this nigga is bullshitting right here. That's what you raised.
The one you raised. Fuck you talking about? Shit, you know me better than anybody.
What we talking about, man? You know I know what's up. And so then when everything hit the fan and everything turned out to be fugazi, I'm looking at her like, didn't I tell you? Well, you need to call your sister and check on her. I told you then. He wasn't about shit.
No, to be fair, you did not tell me.
I didn't tell you. No, I'm talking about I told mom.
Oh,
because I told mom to tell you because I knew coming from me is big brother. And then I don't want you to be like, man, so you always hate nigga. Because that's how it's. It always seems like I'm hating, and I'm not hating. It's just that your brother had went through a spout.
A little ordeal.
Little time in his life. where he was an ain't shit nigga. So I can identify ain't shit brothers too. You know, I had a little
come out of mine too, cause shit.
Had a little stretch, you know, as we all have, where we weren't putting our best foot forward in these streets. You know? So then when I can identify it in another person, as I did, I'm like, Mom, you gotta tell her that this nigga's full of shit. He's not, no. There's something wrong. You need to be happy that your sister found somebody's gonna open every door. Maybe you need to open every door. She said that. I swear to goodness, she said that. I called her after we went to go eat, and we met him. And I'm looking at this nigga. I said, now this nigga opened up her car door. Okay, cool, okay. And this nigga opened up the front door. Then we had to go to the patio. And the nigga opened up the next. I said, now hold on. And then
he was consistent.
And then this one stopped. And that's when I seen like she stopped, and then like the pattern is open my door. I look
yes.
Like, now since when can she open the door? What the fuck? This nigga opened 3 doors.
And did.
And I said, then when we went to sit down, pulled out a seat. I said, oh, this nigga's full of shit here. Ain't no nigga.
Now he stopped doing that. But the door thing, that was consistent.
Ain't no.
And I mean, it is with me.
Doing
I've never talked to a guy that did not open all of my doors.
And they've all been assholes. And I'm laughing.
So niggas who don't open doors aren't assholes?
No, niggas who continuously open doors.
They're assholes.
They're assholes. Like,
is that true, guys?
Hell yeah. Because real men know we got to get past this stage. That's the first stage of you showing you that there is a level of politeness to me. But then now, okay, so then once that bar is set, then you're going to expect that all the time. But then I need to be doing other things too that are more pressing than just opening up your damn door. Mm-hmm. And then that's that gray area where he seemed to drop through. Because, okay, we can go on trips and all that. But when we start talking about reality and you being in the real world, like your shit ain't adding up. Because I can open up doors and it makes you feel temporarily okay. I'm not saying that I'm just walking in the door and then shutting it behind me, but I'm just saying you get past that. I open up the doors when I need to open up the doors. But if your hands work and you happen to open the door, then I'll grab the door and hold it for you. But for you to walk to a door, look at said door, and he's like, oh, man, if you don't get your ass out of here, open up that damn door. And then, but we later found out that who you was, you ain't, or who you thought you was, you ain't.
Yeah.
And so, but I've seen it. I see it. Oh. So when somebody hits her up and goes, you're Block's little sister, that already lets them know right now that there's a certain level of respect that has to follow that, because I know who your brother is.
Right.
And I'm not saying I'm no tough guy or no bully. I just call out the bullshit. And especially if I know you, it'll be like, I know you didn't. I remember you when.
Don't.
Your breath stunk and you couldn't find nobody.
Don't.
You better be on your utmost. I remember when you.
Don't do that.
I wish you would.
Don't.
The fact that she's even. That's why when you're like, oh, you know, Angelo know right now I owe him an ass whooping from 89.
Oh, Lord.
89, nigga.
When we played football together.
89.
When that nigga kicked my football helmet down the hill and dad said, whoop his ass, and he ran, I ain't seen him since.
And how old were y'all?
89, I was 8.
Wait a minute. The little nigga ran.
He kicked my helmet down the hill. He kicked my helmet. Now I had my helmet, and we was talking to the parents, and he was like, "Ken, ha ha ha!" Boom, kicked my helmet down the hill. And my dad said, "Beat his ass. I wish you would go get that helmet." And he ran. And so I never got. That was the last football game, and I never got a chance to see that nigga again. And then that's why when he was like, you know, Angelo, he wasn't happy about, yeah, I know your brother. because you know from 89.
Nigga, let it go.
You got that ass whooping coming.
Let it go.
He never once did he be like, yeah, Ken, my man. He know. Because when we went to high school, he used to hide. Punk ass nigga, you still got that ass whooping coming for kicking my helmet. And then when he knew that I knew the people that he knew, he was never around that circle. Because you got that ass whooping.
All of this because of an 8-year-old incident.
Kick my goddamn helmet down the hill.
For a helmet down the hill.
You got to see me.
Tragic.
You gonna try to talk to my sister after you kick my helmet down the hill, nigga? You got to see me about that.
You got to get your ass here first.
Thank you, Chad. She said not 89. Exactly.
89. I swear to God, y'all was 89. It was 1989.
That was 35 years ago, y'all.
And he got that ass when coming to him. You got to see me about that. You think you will talk to my sister and I'm not gonna be like, so remember when you kicked my helmet down the hill?
You are petty.
You think I'm just going, it's just shits and giggles now, huh? I'm supposed to watch you just smack my sister on the butt and shit like that, knowing it. Do it now, punch you right in your goddamn ear.
I'm gonna kick you like you kick my fucking helmet. I'm gonna kick you right like you kick my fucking helmet.
89.
89.
I was 1.
That's a hell of a fucking grab.
Thank you, Purvis. Open palm slap.
Hell of a grab.
Open palm slap. Thank you, Purvis. Somebody feel me? So then for a nigga to go in the inbox and be like, oh, I just want to see where things go. And you fresh off a kid,
that was not what he said.
I can't.
It was way more nigga-ish than that.
It was. And I can't say everything because then I'm a teacher in Johnson County. So I can't say threatening things, but threatening thoughts is what happened.
I can say them.
You sure can? Oh, because that nigga, he almost got done in.
I'm gonna crack your motherfucking head, bitch.
To the white meat.
I got you, kid.
To the white meat. And then you gonna act like you did, and then you snuck and did it because it ain't like you said, "Hey man, can I hit your sister up?" And I'm like, "Man, go ahead, man."
Right.
Which was weird. It was weird because we've been in multiple settings where you had every opportunity, and then you just jump in the inbox. And
the first thing I would have told him is, "You're too short."
Yeah,
it's not gonna work. And I advocate for short guys for you, but it ain't gonna work because you just can't do short guys.
I cannot.
So and then you're short and you got a really, really, really big head. So you got the head that makes it like if you took a profile pic, you might be tall. But then when I see you in person, now you just look disproportionate.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You see what I gotta fucking deal with?
Oh my God.
Just come right. Just
old Mother Hubbard over here.
Just step right. I'll put it to you like this. My woman's brother ain't got to worry about what type of dude stepped to his sister. I came correct. You know what I'm saying? And I still to this day I come correct. I come with a huge amount of respect.
Right.
To not just him, to her father thing. There's a respect level when there's men around. This is why I keep saying a lot of women get into bad relationships when they don't have that shadow. And it don't even have to be a person who is right there, but just know that there's that male figure somewhere around that might put paws on you. It changes the delivery of the men. So you are Block's little sister because they know paws might get placed.
Put them paws on you.
36-year-old woman. That's all I'm saying.
Block's little sister.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
We got comments. I'm sorry.
There's
Where we going? Where we going?
Go all the way up.
Right here?
Keep going.
Right here?
Keep going.
Right here?
Keep going. There we go. Man, I hate it. People be like, you boy's little sister. Like, I'm grown. Exactly.
You are boy's little sister.
No.
Exactly.
No. I couldn't even talk to his homegirls years ago because he pops up like, what you want with my little sister? Why you block? Exactly.
I'm different. I don't block. I just evaluate. I don't like him. I knew Dre wasn't shit by the way he dressed. When you squeeze into pants, no grown ass man now is wearing slits in his jeans at the knees and then be about some shit. He a nigga that roll blunts and then smoke roaches and then puts the roaches inside of a blunt to make another blunt and then ask you, do you want to hit it? Not knowing who hit those roaches before you got it. That's the type of nigga who wears slits in his pants. Think about Future. That's what you do. And then when you're a big fella and then you squeeze into those and you got to place them under your gut because really your gut is blocking where your waist is. And then you try to hold every door. That lets me know you got secrets. And I was right. That's all I'm saying. It's all it tells you everything you need to know. It tells you everything to know. Let me see your handshake. His handshake was soft. The inside of his palm was moist as hell.
It was sweaty.
It was moist. That means either too much lotion or you nervous. Both of them is wrong. What you nervous for if you're nervous? And then why you put so much damn lotion on the inside of your hands? We're men. We just need one quick bop, bang. But when you do this to make sure you glossing and your palm is moist when you shake another man's hand, you got something to hide. And he did. When your shirt don't fit right. When you plus 35, but your dress scheme is minus 22, we got problems because that's what he showed up as. And so then we seen that, like sitting at the table, like this man is dressed like a child. You're a man. Why are you dressed like that?
Right.
Let me know you got something going on. But see, my mom and my sister seeing doors being held. I'm like, you're missing it. Pants.
That is not the reason why.
You're missing it.
That is not the reason why.
Look at his shoes.
That
his
is
shoes
not why.
will tell you everything you need to know.
I will tell y'all this. It was not that. I actually ghosted him, to be honest. I ghosted him, didn't want anything to do with him.
Because your intuition seen the lameness too.
It did. And the next thing I know, he started cracking jokes. I was like, this nigga's fucking hilarious.
You got to find something. All right.
Then I'm telling you, if you make me laugh, you got me.
How many of these do we got?
You got me.
89. Yes, not 89. Yeah. Open palm slap. There he is.
Because 89 really young.
I'm in therapy to work it out. I done told anybody who watches us will know I speak about going to therapy because these things I do hold on to. But he's always been a sucker because I've always been trying to get to you, but you still running.
Are y'all friends on Facebook?
I wish I would accept.
Fuck you.
Why would I accept your friendship? We're not friends.
Tell him to fuck off.
We're not friends. And if everybody who knows us that knows each other knows that I can't fucking with that nigga.
Over a helmet in 89.
Kick my helmet, and the instructions was to whoop your ass. And instead of being a boy and fighting me, you ran.
But this is the same person that tells me that I need to accept our half siblings. And I'm like, fuck them. They don't exist.
That's family.
No, it's not.
They're blood.
It's not.
This nigga is a confused. I can't even say what he is because I don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah, don't do that.
He tries to be. He's a Drake. That's what makes it even worse. He's a Drake. When that happened, you know what happened after that incident happened? You know what happened after that incident? My dad got so mad at the level of corny of all those people that was around there because they was like, don't tell them kids to fight. And my dad said, nah, that's some punk shit. He ran. You kicked his helmet, fight him. And he wouldn't do it. Guess where I played football at the next year? Wilkinsburg. And that's when I met the Tuckers. That was the moment my dad said, you will not be raised around these suckers. And he was right. Thank God for the decision. Because name anybody in that area of Penn Hills where you're like, they're cool.
I don't know any of those kids.
But
then again, there's a 7-year difference.
So in my age, older than me, cool. Younger than me, not cool. My age, spotty. Spotty. And he's one of the spots.
Average at best.
So needless to say, I have no chance. I'm going to be an old single woman with my dog because I'm Block's little sister. That's my life, guys.
So then we found out later that he was that right there. Right there. We
Oh,
found out later.
after the situation.
Found out later. Because see, we're being nice and not telling because I don't want to know.
Weird. You telling all.
Oh, well then I'll tell it then.
No, you name dropping and everything.
Well,
there's no need to do that.
So we knew he wasn't right. And here's the reason why. I'm gonna tell you why. Oh, and that you're that part too. If I see you with a dude and I'm like, this nigga's lame, I am obligated as a man to express the fact that you have somebody who ain't on point. Because when the time comes for him to be on point, how's he going to handle it? And that's really the test that women feel when they be like, man, my brothers, my uncles be tripping. No, just when we apply pressure, how does he handle that pressure? When I applied pressure to him, he broke. Eye contact was off, handshake was off, and all these things for a man is like, you're not protecting my sister. You're just opening doors. She can get anybody to open the door.
And
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like but as far as if a man was to address you, how would you address that man? Lord knows if our father was alive, he would have ate him to shreds, especially with the way he was dressed. There's a certain way as a man you dress. You don't dress like a boy when you're a man.
Right.
You just don't. And I'm not saying you can't be trendy, but there's ways that a man that's supposed to be above 35 should be dressing.
Right. How you carry yourself.
Yeah, let the kids be kids. When I seen he had rips in his jeans, I'm like, and then they wasn't fitting. I'm like, man,
are we done?
I just want my sister to be happy.
Are we done?
I mean, but the jeans, and I know she would, because if I wore that, she'd laugh at me.
Are
She'd
we
laugh
done?
at me right now, like Pillsbury puff pants having ass nigga. She would clown me.
Are we done?
I'm sorry. I want her to be happy. I just want her to be right.
No, I
Now,
don't think any of you want me to be happy.
Old dude, now, because if old buddy who you hit up was single and y'all, I think he's a stand-up dude. Like I said, he's a Morehouse man, stand-up dude. Dude. That's the type of dude that I say, yeah. That's why I
But
told
where
you.
are those guys? They don't exist. Exactly.
Well, they're in that crib. So I got to figure out how to get them out.
You don't even know any of them. Single? The one single guy that you know damn well I'm not even going to be interested in because he looks crazy.
And I almost said his name.
Exactly.
But
now that's a project.
well, there's something sweet and almost kind, but he was mean and he was coarse and unrefined. But now he's here.
No.
And now I'm sure.
No.
I didn't know. I didn't see it there before.
No. So then you're comfortable with something like that.
No.
When you know how I am.
No, well, I'm not comfortable for nothing like that for nobody because I still be trying to figure out how he pulled off what he pulled off. So don't. I'm equal opportunist asshole now. Like, how in the hell did he do that? That's why I try not to go too far. Let yourself go too low because I don't want nobody to look at my woman and my kid and be like, "Man, how the hell did he do that?" It'll put your woman in uncompromising situations because people will test to see if she really loves you because you out here looking crazy.
Good. And now I gotta sit here and try to teach you all about that's a lot of work. I got too much to do to try to teach you how you need to conduct yourself.
Okay.
Hey, well, here's the thing.
And I will say the one thing.
And Lena, you too.
Yeah.
Don't you try it because
The
me
one
and
thing
Lee. I
that
see
I
you
will
laughing.
say about the guys that I dated, they did allow me to fix their wardrobe. So what he saw wasn't what was happening because I fixed that, in the relationship. But if I have to do a full on makeover, like extreme makeover, oh shit.
Oh yeah.
No.
We ain't doing that.
No.
I'm good for cutting my losses. Piece up, 8 times down.
Girl. Goodness. I'm like, now I'm a little fluffy, but let me tell you something. When I put my makeup on and when it's time to go, she is a whole event. Now, if I got to sit here and get you a haircut and make sure that your beard look nice, get you a whole skincare treatment, then I got to find you an outfit, make sure your shoes look right, make sure you clean, make sure you grooming. That's too much work.
It's too much.
This is not the fucking Princess Diaries. Sir, next.
Well, I mean, sometimes people need a little work. And sometimes other people don't. It comes easier for others than not. But Y'all are making me have to pee. I'm holding my pee so bad right now.
I'm sorry.
Because I'm trying not to. I'm the only reason why I'm going ill on that specific person was because any guy that I feel as though is serious, just be you from the door and allow that person to make a choice.
Definitely.
Don't come in with the flim flam and then now you got to keep that up. Once you start that, you got to keep that up because if something goes wrong, the question is going to automatically be, well, why did you stop?
Yeah, what's going on?
So then you got to be careful about that, treat her like a queen. That doesn't always mean specifically opening every single door because you're going to have to keep that up. Treating her like a queen, make sure that her needs are met, or her wants are met, making sure that you're taking things off her table, stress. All that other flim flam stuff is corny.
Is what?
Corny. You know what I'm saying? Like that is corny, yo. It's straight up corny. I get it every now and again, especially if we looking fly. Hey, don't touch that door. Don't do that. But if we going to your house, nigga, open the door. Let's go. Yeah, we'll take a tabletop. What? But now if we on our shit now, we stepping. No, don't touch that door. No, we stepping. Help! Don't touch that door. And you better walk every bit of the walk that you supposed to walk. Because we stepping. But if we just going down the way, BurgerFi, nigga, get the door. I'll go order the food. Go grab the seat. We was at a Metro Inn.
Metro Diner.
Food is delicious. Don't get me wrong. But this nigga's like, wait, stop.
You are an asshole. Hey, nigga, it was not like that.
Like, nigga, what? There's flies flying around here. Nigga, shut up.
Not like that in the least.
That nigga checked her utensils like.
Are they clean? Clean.
She needs another one. She needs another one.
Can we get a cup of hot water?
Yeah, a cup of hot water, please, for 1 and 2. Meanwhile, I shook the nigga hand. He said, "Nice to meet you." I said, "Oh, what the?"
It was not like that, y'all. He is exaggerating.
I said, ugh. I had to wipe the oil out my hand like, ugh. The fuck? Got so much lotion on.
He is exaggerating. I promise you.
Nigga smelled like air freshener. I'm like, that ain't right.
As opposed to what? Funk?
No, let me get you. Once again, I'm going to go meet her people. When I go meet her people.
First of all, I like that cologne and I picked it out.
For real?
I loved that cologne.
It smelled like an air freshener.
It was Jimmy Choo.
I don't like that. Maybe, but not on him. Because it when you sweat loser, it doesn't blend well with the
cheap sweat don't go with good perfume.
Punk nigga shit can't. It don't.
It perfume.
Yeah.
Comes out.
Anything he sprayed was just gonna be like Axe.
Shut up.
Bod. Not even Axe. Bod.
Do we want to talk about the women that you were with?
Terrible. Don't get me started on them. Oh shit! You want me
having a good time? Aren't
you want me to start on that? That's why I'm where I'm at now, and I'm set. My Lord has set my feet on solid ground.
I told you about one of them.
Man, everybody told me about all of them.
I told you about one to her face.
Man, I done all of them.
I did. It was really mean.
It was trash, man.
I thought about that later. I was like, that was.
I didn't always pick the best. Did not always pick the best.
So I say all that to say, I'm Block's little sister.
We're siblings.
Help her out.
We're siblings, man, and it's fun. It's just the good guys. It's like, you know what? You want to know how much I think about you? I seen one of the trainers from Shaw. Her name is Dom. Dom, what's up, Dom? So Dom comes and she sees me in Wegmans, and she had a tall guy. He was a coach for NC State or a scout for NC State, and you know me. Because of my special needs, I don't have a filter. So when I met him, I shook his hand and I'm like, nice to meet you, bro. And I'm looking at him, he tall, brother, he taller than me, bald beard, big dude. I'm like, so I don't even think they was maybe 2-3 feet away from me after they walked past. And I told Chiquita, now see why she fits better with my sister. I mean, he fits better with my sister. And I'm like, oh shit. They was looking at produce right behind. I said he fits better with my sister, and it was already out. I know Dom heard it, and Dom, I'm sorry. It was just how'd you do it, Dom? Because I'm like, where'd you find this guy? And he was like, yeah, coach, anytime you want to get together, man handshake, no oil. Football, man shit. I'm like, all right, cool. Then he walked past. I'm like, Dom, y'all have a good one, man. See y'all, da-da-da. It's like, all right, coach, see you later. Step. He would look better with my
And you said her name. I hope she don't watch this. Sorry, girl.
No, Dom knows me and GK. She knows how we are. Like, literally, it came out because I'm like, that's what my sister wants. But he's probably a lot younger because he's a coach. He's a scout at NC State. I think he's a lot younger because Dom's a lot younger than you. So once again, it's one of them things like, ouch. I might put him at 20. If he's a scout, like 25.
That's too young for me too.
That's 10 years. That's 11 years.
Yeah.
Oh God. Ew.
And because Dom is so you figure when I was coaching at Shaw, she was a student at Shaw. So they're young. So it's like, Then I thought about it like he's young anyway. So it was no disrespect. It's just I don't have a filter. And I try to work on it like, don't say it, don't say it, don't say it. They were 2 feet away. I'm like, when I turned around, Chiquita looked, I turned around, they was looking at produce. I said, oh shit. Love you, Dom. You're still one of my faves. Hey, brother, what's your name?
That's too young.
No.
No.
But no,
we
we went on a rant for no reason. I'm sorry.
I don't even know how we got here.
Because you were saying that people, they got to check in. And they do.
Well, Ken was saying that they had to check in.
If
they knew him because you're Block little sister. And don't run if you go kick somebody's football.
Right. Because we're going to hold that vendetta 35 fucking years later.
My whole my life I had to fight. Waiting to fight your ass.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to say it because she's the mother to one of my beloved nieces. So it wasn't nice though.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't nice.
And you even pulled me to the side, like, why would you say that? It was true. It was like, who is this? He's a loser. I know. It was bad. Oh, I was like, oh my God, that was not nice. It's a bitch. God, I think back on a lot of things and I'm like, you are a bitch. God. Oh God. I apologize.
But I'm a jerk, right?
Oh my God.
For making them check in.
You did a whole entire fucking rant. I said one thing. Yeah,
I didn't even get a chance to say my thing. You said it to the person. I knew that if I'd have said it, everybody would have been like, you shut the hell up, cuz.
No, you didn't even tell me. You didn't even give me that chance.
Well, because I could see that you liked them. And that's why I was like, nah, I'll let mom tell you because y'all closer on that end.
And she didn't say anything.
You be right, because she cussed me out. So the plan backfired.
But at least I told her when there were guys that I didn't like for her. I mean, she cussed me out, but regardless, I said what I said. So I would like to ask that everyone be honest with me and give me the ability to make my own
she knew more about him than I did. That's why I asked her, like, well, what do you know? Like, because you're very secretive about your friendships.
Because I don't like to be embarrassed.
Right. So it's like,
and that nigga embarrassed the fuck out of me. That's why y'all will never get the opportunity to do it.
So what do you know? What you need? What you mean? What do I know? What do I need to know? I know she's happy. I said, Mom, something's up. She's like, what you mean something's up? Ain't no nigga that nice. You what? What? Are you serious? Did you say that to me? Did you say that to me? You should be happy he's opening every door for your sister. Lips moving. You should be happy she's opening up every door for your sister. What's wrong with what's the goddamn wrong with you? Maybe you should be opening more doors and your situations won't be the way they is. I'm like, she went in on me. I said, I don't think anything is about opening doors. Oh, she went in on me.
And this was after church.
Yeah, I don't think any of my situations has anything to do with doors being open. But I'll check. Because it might. You never know. I did stop opening doors.
No, boy, no.
I don't know what we're talking about.
I
It's
don't know
Friday.
either. I don't know.
Even though what I just said about my mother is true, she cussed my ass out. So needless to say, when shit hit the fan, I was like, boom, I told you. Just like I told you about Joe Dick.
I did too. I got cussed the hell out. Ooh.
Men,
cussed me
the
out.
one thing about it is women know straight up about a solid woman, and then men know about a solid man. And I do think that it should be an evaluation period where somebody who you trust get to lay eyes on him. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know.
Let me scope the scenery.
He has.
But if you're going to, then you need to say something. But as you said, I could see where you'd be like, well, I'm gonna let you be happy, because that happened with a friend of mine where I kind of felt like, I don't know about this nigga, but it was hard eyes, lollipops, and gumdrops.
they
So I'm
listen.
like, I don't want to be that person that seems like the hater friend.
Yeah.
That's like, oh, you just bitter because
you
single.
mad because you ain't got nobody. Wait a minute, he got loafers on. What the fuck are we talking about? And there's pennies in them. Now you think I want that? You think I want that for me or you? The hell are you talking about? I smelt his breath from the damn other side of the table. You think I want that for me or you?
That's the thing.
You that happy that you can't smell that shit? And people just be like, I love him. Yeah, but his breath smells like frog ass. What are we talking about?
Did this happen?
Yes.
Because I'm like, penny loafers and frog ass.
Too specific.
I know, right?
There's this dude that was talking to my homie Liara, and she called me a hater. I said,
you stop using names. These people might not want their business out there.
I won't tell his name, but she was dating a guy, and she was like, I want you to meet my friend. I said, all right. Now, me and her are friends like me and Lena are friends. So there is no, like, I'm not going to talk to you. We're friends. You're like a sister to me. So we met out. And I seen her walking with him, and I'm like, I know that ain't him. Maybe they brought somebody else. And she said his name, and I went straight to the shoes. And he had penny loafers on with the actual coin in the shoe.
Is
And
that not a thing? Oh, it's not? It's not?
I ain't seen nobody do it since Payless. So then I looked down and I looked at her, and my face was like this. And she was like, nigga, don't you start. I said, all right, let's go.
Yeah.
So we get into the restaurant because we're about to all go to a Steeler game. So get into the restaurant, and he start talking. And you know how you do this to make sure it ain't
It
you.
ain't you.
You just, yeah.
Hit them H&Ps to make sure.
Man, y'all crazy. And you take that deep breath just to make sure it ain't you. Woo! Woo! Make sure you get it all in the hand. Woo!
And then the deep inhale.
Yeah. Man, whew, I'm ready for this Steeler game. Okay, so it's not me. So then she was sitting here and he was sitting there. So I leaned on her just to make sure, because I'm like, yo, what time you got? And she leaned back. 701. Why? I'm like, nope, not you. Shit. There's one nigga left at this table. I said, bro, we gotta walk over. You ready? You ready to go? Yeah. It's this nigga. God damn it. So I looked at her. And I looked at his meal, because your meal can affect your breath.
Yes.
He had burger, fries, normal fries, nothing on the burger, but lettuce,
onions?
No onions. He had lettuce, ketchup, mayo, and tomato.
Ew.
Something crazy. And I'm like, so it shouldn't have took that type of effect. But we're here at a restaurant, so they got mints and toothpicks. So let's get down with the mints and the toothpicks. So I said, yeah, can I get a mint and a toothpick? I said, bro, you want one? I just asked, you want a toothpick? Because I put my toothpick in, maybe you want to. He was like, no, I'm good. I said, shit. All right. So I'm laughing. And she's like, what? I'm like, man, what are we about to go to the game? Drinks, have a good time, shots. He was like, oh, yeah, I guess we should have a celebratory shot. Oh, shit. Celebratory shot for a fucking Steeler game? Now, the next question is, who's paying for it? This is going to let me know the level of corny because as a man, you said, yeah, we should do celebratory shots.
Yeah, I got it.
That means you're paying.
Nothing.
Not a word.
Did he pay for hers?
I paid for the shots because it sat the table on. I'm like,
I'm taking them.
I said, man, we got to go here.
Would
Yeah,
you have
man.
felt some way if you paid for hers and not yours?
At least pay for hers.
Okay.
Celebratory shots. At least pay for hers. You didn't even pay for hers. You didn't pay for nobody. Just like when I told your boy, when the waiter came through, I said the tab's on him. I just want to see how he handled it. I ain't want to see. I want to see if he was in. You know what I mean? Oh, nigga, you ain't saying shit. And what?
Put the card on.
Yeah, and I'd have been like, well, touche, brother. How you doing? This nigga said, nah, just me and her.
Boom. I'm like, fuck you.
Just me and her.
Oh, wait a minute. Where my horn at? Where my horn at?
You didn't even pay for our mom. You just paid for you and her.
He said you got it.
Nah, man, you supposed to be that guy. You talking, you coming to the table. Let's see what you got.
Have you done that?
Yeah, you
every single time.
No, at least the first time. At least the first time I have. Yeah. You've seen me do it with Dana's people.
I've seen you do it with Dana's people, but I haven't seen you do it after. So every guy that you've encountered has literally taken the bill for multiple people sitting at the table.
Depending on what the bill is, yeah, I've seen it. If it's something that you can handle, we was at Metro Diner.
I've never seen that.
Are you serious?
I've never seen that.
Wow.
Never. Now they would take care of their significant other, but as far as like, oh, I'm gonna take care of everybody here.
At least mom. Like, at least mom. Like, I'm gonna treat you and your mom. I got y'all.
I've never seen that.
Now, he might be like, nah, I ain't paying for no other man. I ain't hell out of here. And then it's like, okay, nigga, I see you. Nigga, you got a little balls to you. You don't pay for my mom, though. Cool. That's a gesture. I would do it. Like, so if, let's say we went out and, Miss Lisa's thing, Miss Lisa's not gonna, over here.
I have never seen that. Never. Not even guy friends. I've never seen them do that.
Really?
No.
And it's not a consistent thing, but it's when you're meeting people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it would be, I would not expect something like that to be regular. But if I'm meeting you and we're all sitting down, especially mom, make sure mom's meal's paid for.
Does that happen with you, though?
Well, my brother-in-law, I'm so happy I'm about to have a brother-in-law. He does pay for like my mom whenever we do have like family outings. They would definitely put my mom on the ticket.
Yeah,
but he paid for like everyone.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
I get my own, but he would definitely take care.
At least
of
mom. At least mom. Like, so when I say this on him, I'm expecting. Let's see what you're gonna do. I'll take care of you, mom. Don't worry.
Never experienced that.
Wow.
Never.
So see, man, what are y'all doing?
Yeah, what the fuck y'all doing?
But like I said, it's not even guys that I've dated. Guy friends, I've never seen them say like, "Oh, I'm going to take care of my date and the mom." Like, no, never seen that. They would just take care of their date and then that's it.
I've paid for Zelma's food. I don't know where that got me in life, but I paid for it.
I don't know. Whoever these guys are that you talk about, they must be gems because
most of them are married.
Thing.
You know what I'm saying? Because like even like I've seen Colin do it with his mother-in-law, and it's like to me that would be normal practice. Like some of the guys that I've seen, that's would be an expectation. Like, or you would be told like, man, at least take care of mom. I know Chuck is like that. Chuck will be like, yo, I'll take care of it. Don't worry about it.
Never heard. Now I've seen guys take care of their mom's meal. But like somebody else's or like a girlfriend or not girlfriend, but like a girl that is a friend or whatever have you. Yeah. No.
Interesting.
We need
never
friends.
We need well, we just gotta have more etiquette amongst guys, man.
Yeah.
I think older guy, that might be an older guy thing. And I idolize the way dad moved and stuff like that. So, him tipping people, paying for people's meals and stuff, you know what I'm saying? It was nothing for him. So I when I got money, that's what I do. Now when I'm broke, it's like, so wait, who asked for what? How we splitting this? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Now I've seen my female friends do that. You know, yes.
You ain't never seen no guys do that for
I
real.
have never
What
seen
in
a
the hell?
guy do that. Never.
And I've never not. You know, on the flip side, like I honestly, when like if there was a mom at the table, somebody that mom's not paying for her meal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've not seen that. Like I haven't seen it the other way.
Never seen it.
Oh wow. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's something we can talk about. Etiquette. Do you think somebody should pay for mom?
Their mom or just mom in general?
Whoever the mother is of the table.
I mean, I guess if they have it.
I'm about to say, I think it should be if you have it in the budget, I think that is a prerequisite. Mom's meal's paid for. Because you know, we just being gentlemen. Like I think that's a level of being a gentleman. If you have it, now if you don't have it, you don't have it. I'm not saying break yourself, but if you have it in the pocket, we'll take that, mom. Give me that. I don't think you should. Mom should have to pay for a meal if the adults at the table got the money.
Well, I don't know if that's going to happen in this society where everybody's going 50-50. So
yeah, then they're gonna ask mom, well, what you bring to the table? Damn, my mom, my mother.
So that shit out of luck.
Oh
you know?
Lord.
So that's
I don't know where this show went today, but it was fun.
It's
fun.
Yeah.
It's just, and y'all stayed with us and rambled. Do y'all think that? There's people here. Do y'all think that somebody should pay for the meal? I don't know. We'll talk about it. Maybe we should get some etiquette things because I don't know if that's a thing. I think it should be though.
Definitely.
Especially if it's a couple. Like say me and Chiquita go out and we go and eat with Miss Lisa. I would feel that we should not take care of her bill.
I can see that. Yes, I can see that.
We would have to. I think we should pay that. Now, if we are at like Ruth Chris and the bill is like a lot, now we want to pay attention to what you order. Now, keep it in budget. And you over there ordering, and once we see that thing go over 22.25, well, we got a drink. Your light is on your phone.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Oh, what the hell?
Hold on, what does this say? Yeah, if you can afford it, yeah, absolutely.
How you turn this shit off?
Loafers with pennies in because he was terrible. And he had his, you know what else bothers me? When people tuck in their shirts, like their collared shirts like that, and they tuck it in. So like a polo shirt that, you know, you wear out. And when they tuck it in and you can see the belt, like we're in the 80s again, where you wear big belt buckles that you can see, that shit is terrible.
I enjoy tucking in my shirts.
Really? Not a man.
Oh.
You like a dude that tucks his shirt in? Oh,
talk about me.
Oh, I was going to say, no way. What
now,
are
if
you
it
doing?
was good on him, yeah, I'm like, yeah, daddy, you rocking that. But me, I like to
Keyword, if it looks good on him.
Looks good on him.
I will definitely let him know. But I personally like to tuck my shirt.
Oh, we got a big one here. Hold on. Read that.
Prime example, the guy that took his wife's friend out for her birthday and then the friends got mad because he wouldn't pay for them. Yeah, I thought that was a skit.
Video.
But yeah, that was insane.
Yeah, that was wild.
But should he have?
No, not paying for your friends, your mother, yes.
Okay.
Your friends, no. So if it's everybody out and y'all start ordering drinks and stuff like that, hell no, not to your friends, but your mother or my mother, you know, I would expect that it shouldn't be a problem. And let's just give me that, you know, or, you know, even give me the bill. Oh, you're not going to pay that. Because how often do you go out with your parents to eat?
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so it ain't something that would be a regular thing. So give me the bill. We'll do it. But that's also when I had money. Now, and we're budgeting for a house, I'm like, well, we should eat at home. And I'll cook whatever anybody wants.
Okay.
Because we're budgeting for a house. You know what I'm saying? So that would be stupid.
Well, that's what I'm saying. And like Lena said, if you can afford it, I could see that. But if you can't afford it, you don't need to go broke trying to breathe something that you're not. Like,
Nah. Please don't fake the funk now. Because once again, be you. Just like the teacher. Be you. Because if he'd have been like, nigga, I ain't got it like that, I'd be like, my nigga, who does? But then if you try to be like, all right, and you know that's gonna set you back, and you get in the car like, why would your brother do that? You're like, man, you let that nigga bump you. I'm like, well, I ain't good. Thanks, homie. This nigga bumped you, man.
I'm about to say, now we have been to dinner a couple of times. I had to pay for my own shit. No way.
No, now siblings is different. You talking about me and you go out to do what?
Go out to dinner.
Me and you? Like me and I didn't pay your bill?
Yeah.
Nigga, it's because I'm broke. Now you talking about clowning somebody. You know if I got the money, you ain't gonna pay. Now if you sit down and I got the money, you know you ain't gonna pay. But if I ain't got the money, well, split that twice because that's my sister, not my woman. Nah, I might take her water. Put that on me.
You have the water. I'm gonna pay for the extra.
Yeah, I'll pay for her fucking extra ice.
I'm weak.
That's where I draw.
That's where I draw the damn line. Nigga, once again, that me and you, we are the truest and realest to each other. Like we laugh, we joke. If we sat at this table and you know I'm broke, it's going to be said.
We've had plenty of conversations. Nigga, we ain't got no
I
money
ain't
for
got
that.
no money for this. You better not get an appetizer.
Put that shit.
Yeah,
back.
now wait a minute. I got $14.58 and we both got to eat. Now, order right. Or somebody gonna be wrong. Order right. Now, I ain't gonna flex. Or you be like, yeah, I'm bringing such and such. Like, so say we went out to eat and you brought dude's mom or something like that with you, right? And we all went out to eat. I would tell you in advance, like, I ain't got no money for her now. Who gonna pay for it? Because if she did come, I'd be like, Ma, I got you. You know what I'm saying? But in advance, it would be communicated of the amount of money because we might need to go to Applebee's and get a 2 for $20.
Hello.
And they got the dollar margaritas.
Dollaritas.
Okay.
You're gonna have a good time
Let
for
me
less
get
than
2
30.
2 please.
$30 get
Really,
you right. We both eating and we drinking for $30. Now I can do that. I gotta pee.
I don't know what happened.
I don't know. It's a good show. I thought it was fun.
Well, we had a good
I'm glad
time.
y'all enjoyed us enjoying us.
Yeah, because that's all we did. Yeah. Maybe on Monday I'll have my Facebook account back.
Damn, that hurts.
Yeah.
I don't have much small talk because I gotta pee.
All right. So bye.
Bye,
Have
guys.
a great weekend.
See y'all on Monday.
No,
or Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Oh, sorry. That's the pee talking.